look at the Brickyard, as they call it, on board with Lewis Hamilton for his second consecutive pole position. 19,000 revs from the engine, 210 miles an hour, down to just 70 for the first corner. The second one follows immediately, left-hander. It's a chicane. Turn 3 is nothing. We're into the heart of turn 4 braking zone now. Bring it in early. You can run wide through the exit. 150 miles an hour through the sweeper of 5 and head straight for 6. Brake early. Get in. Stay low. He short shifts up a gear to keep the traction control away. Turn 7, the back end of the car's dancing a bit. He's having to juggle the steering wheel. He's on track. Bring it gently to the right-hand side. 180 miles an hour. No sign of traffic. It's good. But this is an important braking zone. He locks the inside wheel, just gets away with it on the exit. Again, the back end of the car moving around. 8 and 9 was scruffy. This is 10. He can still get the job done. Now bring it immediately to the left for the crucial turn 11. And he takes tremendous speed through there on the throttle early. And now he just has to guide the car. Just ease it up the banking. He goes higher and wider than most. Use the 9 degrees to build up speed through the mid part of the corner, and again squeeze towards the wall. He's heading for the line. It's pole position. He doesn't know yet. He lifts immediately off the throttle. He'll take over 2 minutes to get back to the pits to save fuel, and there it is. He's just been told it is pole position.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where some great motorsport reputations have been built and motor racing history has been made. And that's the prospect again today. Lewis Hamilton on pole position for the United States Grand Prix, which will be described by Martin Brundle and James Allen.
Thank you, Steve. Hello, everybody at home. Happy Father's Day. Well, there hasn't been a British winner of the US Grand Prix for 24 years, so can Lewis Hamilton change that particular piece of history? Huge crowd here at the Brickyard, as it's known, to see this Formula One race. And Lewis Hamilton starting on pole position. He's certainly in great shape this weekend, as he was in Canada. It's one of the oldest racetracks in the world. Of course, the infield section that was built for the Formula One teams is only 8 years old, and that is a look at the layout of it. Well, Hamilton's certainly in great shape this weekend, as he was in Canada last weekend. He's built up his approach to this track, his knowledge and his feel for it, ironing out any little problems with his technique, adapting himself to its demands. Particularly the middle part of the lap was giving him problems on Friday. It's so impressive the way he's dialed himself in. It is extraordinarily hot. In fact, it's 59 degrees, the track temperature, and air temperature 36, and that's actually getting up beyond the limit of what these tyres are actually designed to handle. 59 degrees is going to be pretty tricky, and it's certainly a critical part of the story today, looking after the rear tyres in particular. Jean Todt, the boss of Ferrari, presided over 6 victories here in Indianapolis. What chance does he feel he has here this afternoon? They need certainly to make an impact at the start. Ideally try and get in front of the McLarens as early as they can.
Very slow to form up today. Very, very slow. The car's been on the front of the grid 3/4 of a minute.
Well, you know the drill. When the 5 lights go out, the US Grand Prix will be go. Lewis Hamilton on the right. Great bite by Alonso. He's got a terrific start. So has Hamilton. He's got a slight edge on him though. Alonso tucks in behind to protect the Ferrari from the Ferraris.
we have an engine failure, so stop the car, please, stop the car.
And if it is,
Raikkonen is going very slowly. I don't believe it. Kimi Raikkonen has got a problem. It's a very high shot, difficult to tell. The engine, look at that. Oh, I don't believe it.
Raikkonen out of the Grand Prix, and that's a very significant moment for the World Championship, isn't it? For the exit then, as we saw earlier on, has he got enough traction to keep the McLaren behind him? He's really left himself to be a sitting target now. He'll have to go defensive down the inside, he'll have to go tighter than that. Oh, and they nearly touched. Sweep in, yes, brilliant.
What a brilliant move! Side by side down the straight, Grand Prix racing at its absolute finest. Here's Felipe Massa en route to his 4th career victory. Massa has been peerless in qualifying and the race. Really surprised everybody in qualifying yesterday. And running light has worked for him. A magnificent performance by Massa. For Ferrari, Felipe Massa wins, and here comes Lewis Hamilton. He is going to come through for 2nd place, his 3rd in a row, and most important of all, he leads the Formula One World Championship.
Bueno gente, un poco de mala suerte en este Gran Premio de Estados Unidos, como habréis podido ver. Tuvimos una rotura de motor totalmente inesperada porque apenas era la primera parte de la carrera y bueno, Hamilton toma el liderato del mundial, nosotros segundos, y se apretan las posiciones detrás con Alonso tercero y Felipe Massa, que con su victoria se acerca bastante. La próxima fecha es en Francia, Magny Cours. Nos vemos allí. Un saludo a todos.